know, whatever, brother.
All right, so we'll make that bracket. Okay, well, that's a pretty sick bracket already. All right, so we're gonna start the podcast. So this is what podcast? This is the podcast. Welcome everybody. I would usually say let's give it a while, but hey, you know what? There's already people in here, and it's not like
surprisingly,
not like we're gonna highlight it later for you guys to listen to and whatnot. But welcome to episode 17 of the podcast, and this might not be a short. This might be a short podcast. This might be a long podcast. Who knows?
We might find some stuff to rant about.
We might, yeah, exactly. That which usually happens anyway. So let's just start off the topic. We're gonna start off with the event in July. I want to talk about. The thing is, Vince doesn't even know what the hell I'm talking about right now because I didn't tell him nothing about it. So Vince is more than welcome to ask me questions, or he can put his input since he's pretty much my second in command.
Yeah,
but anyway,
life mate.
Yes, you take those online Facebook tests that say, hey, who's your number one roommate, and it's always Vince, man. It's pretty bad. But you know what? They want to put those pictures of at Target of the college girls. That's like one Asian girl and one black girl. Come on, man. That's roommates right there.
I know what's really happening.
P bad, dude. P bad. Anyway, we gotta find what college that is. But so let's talk about the big event. You know what? I'm gonna change my calendar. I kind of forgot. I was bringing my calendar down here. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the big Kahuna event, and I think I've only told one person. Actually, if you listening to the salt mines, we can talk about the last day of the salt mines. The fourth last day of the salt mines or whatever the fuck it was. We'll talk about that later too. But basically, okay. So if you were tuning into the official last day of Monday nights at the salt mines, which was a pretty big blow up. I mean, it wasn't. I guess because
it was something. All right.
It was something. I had fun. There was an ultra tournament.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And there was I think there was 14 people for Marvel, 13 people for Ultra, or 15 people for Marvel, and 14 people for Ultra. It was one of those. It was really fun. Chris King came out. I mean, it was fun. Like all the people that I felt like put an impact on the salt mines for me and for I pretty much just in general were all there. You know what I mean? All the Marvel players were there. All the big shot Marvel players were there. All the big shot, Ultra players were there, except for a couple that. Rico was in there. Vince, you weren't there. Jay, a lot of good amount of the OFC crews. Ilya wasn't there. I didn't even know Ilya was in fucking New York City, but apparently he's coming back, and he said he's down to play at T.T.F or whatever's open, man. Shouts to that guy.
Favorite place to play, That's always, I think I respect about him. That's what he always says.
So, if for you guys that don't know, I'm going over my calendar. The Big Kahuna event, the main event, will take place in July, and then July is a really busy. It's a real busy month. You got each week is something. You know what I mean? The first week is July 4th is on a Saturday, and I believe it's July 4th is on a Saturday. Okay, and then you know what? When's Comic-Con?
I don't know. I can never go to that shit anyway. So
you know what? I think Comic-Con is July 9th too. We have the internet. We can look at that real quick.
Oh yeah, this is unnecessary. Let's just try to remember it.
Pretty much
time anyways.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't want to run a big Kahuna event on a Friday at a Comic-Con. Because people either are they're not gonna go or they want to go. So we're gonna play it safe. Comic-Con 2015. All right. So July 8th. Yeah, okay, so July 8th. So, yeah, that week is Comic-Con. And, the week after Comic-Con is fucking EVO. Man, what makes me upset that I can't go to EVO, or, it's a possibility that I might. Let's not just say I'm not going to go.
Quite yet.
Let's not write it off quite yet, but, I mean, the chances are pretty. It's pretty bad. After listening to Avoiding the Puddle, and, they said that Matador is going to be at fucking.
Yep.
The Evo. If you guys don't know who Matador is, he was a Ganryu player back in Tekken 5 DR, and he's one of my heroes, dude. He's like one of the influences of my, my TZ handle, Kid Matadoru, and all that stuff. But he's gonna be there, so that's like another thing to add on the list. I'm gonna miss out. Fucking Matador gonna be there. Mango 3-peating, just all this good shit. That sucks pretty bad. Excuse me, guys. And then the week after that, yeah. So those 3 weeks are pretty busy, and then the week after that is, July. Yeah, that's nothing after that. I think the week after that is I'm off for a month for summer or something. But pretty much, I want to have that event before Evo. So so the event, if you guys are listening, or it's gonna be Friday the 3rd, and that is the day before. 4th of July. So hopefully, you know, people are not going out of town or something. Or at least the 8 people, you know, Ilya said that's a perfect day for him. So, hey, why not? So what I want to do for that that day is that, you know, it is going to be the Big Kahuna event. But I don't, well, isn't it July 3rd Little J-Flow's birthday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, fuck. I kind of forget July. There's a lot of
Happy
heroes
birthday.
and a lot of faggots, you know, born on 4th of July, too.
Yeah, terrible.
Like I say, terrible people. So I want to make that day an awesome day for the FGC. Like, I want to make every TTF an awesome day for the FGC. It's not going to be a day, though. It's going to be, you know, obviously at night. But what I want to do, and I know it will happen, is, of course, there's going to be the Big Kahuna event. With the 8,
gotcha.
With the 8 people, you know, the 8 people, wink, wink, the 8. But I want to also have a tournament on the side for all the people that cannot be in the Big Kahuna event. And then I don't know if I'm gonna have the 8 people that in the event play in that, or just, you know, I probably am gonna let them. So it's gonna be just one big tournament to everyone, because I feel like everyone should be there. Can you imagine if we had, okay, so check out the numbers for the last Kahuna. Got my the last Kahuna block had 15 people. Okay, so the 15 people at this event, that's pretty much the people that were that's the size of the tournament on a Monday. That was last Monday, right? So can you imagine? So that's 15 plus the 6 people that couldn't enter, right? So, you know, I'm not a mathematician, but I believe that's what, 22, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20. That would have been a 22-man, you know, bracket. And then I can't remember the last big Street Fighter tournament we had, but so, you know what, Lan Diego, I think it was like 20 something people. Yeah, you know, but yeah, that would have been pretty big. But I mean, you know, even, you know, Chris King didn't know about any of these Big Kahuna events, and I think he moved back to San Diego. And then I keep telling him that, you know what, I cannot add you to the SD fight scene because you know, you left.
I have to request to be back.
You had to request to be back in. So I don't know if he like knows that, or he thinks he's a badass, or like, I'm pretty sure he would want to take part in these events. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to take part? So, you know, hey, you snooze, you lose. You know what I mean? There's already the 8 spots left. Wink. And yeah, so that so mark your calendars. Friday, July 3rd, Big Kahuna event, the Big Kahuna of San Diego. We're gonna make it. I want to have the Big Kahuna event. I want to have a singles for MK. I want to have a single for Ultra for any game. It's going to be a low roller, but with that Big Kahuna event. But you do remember that the people who are in the Big Kahuna event, that's a $20 spot. But the thing with the $20 spot is it all goes to the pot, nothing goes to the house, guys. So that's all for the people in that tournament because you work so hard, and you know, I want you guys to play your hardest. And then also on that day, I want to have a potluck barbecue. I mean, we know how those work. I mean, there's always the one guy that brings like 1 hot dog and eats 12 hot dogs. Yeah. Or there's the one guy that brings everything but doesn't, like, you know, eat anything. You know what I mean? Or yeah. Or there's the people that just don't bring jack shit and eat everything. But you know what? It's whatever. It'll be a potluck. We'll make an event page. It should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I want everyone to be out there. I'm trying to get some prizes from someone. Certain man from a Mad Cats company. I don't know if you ever heard of him. But I'm trying to get prizes from him. Hey, maybe we'll get a couple of shirts in. I got some news about the shirts, but we'll talk about that later. All you gotta know is the shirts will be here before Evo. That's what I'm gonna tell you. So you'll have those shirts. But yeah. So let's go into this fantasy bracket I made. All right. So me and Vince, because we're we're pretty much the celestial beings of the SD fight scene, and
yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, and the bracket that we made in front of you is the future of everything, and you will know all. Don't mind the tabs on the media file. I think I make sure. Oh, what am I doing? Is this it right here?
What are you doing? I don't know.
There it is, right there. I got it, guys.
Waiting on the stream delay, so it could be anything.
But we're gonna get this thing up for you guys.
Yeah, close all the Dulce Moon tabs and all that shit. Yeah, it's bad.
Nice Moon, you know, Petite Marie and all that stuff. Screen region, here it is, dude. So
there it is.
All right. Okay.
Picture Rico.
Oh
dude.
God. So the screen region is like freaking out. All right. You're gonna see some double visions real quick because I am a total scrub. All right. So as soon as all right. So technically this should be better right here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm freaking out. Okay.
It's pretty bad, but I like it.
No, I mean, it's because you know how everything is kind of like, as soon as I click on the window, it'll go away.
Damn, yeah, sure.
You know what? I'm just reading.
Totally.
You don't need to see our faces right now. Okay.
No, you do. We're the only draw of this podcast.
Okay. So, you do need to see our faces. That's not going to work out. Fuck it. All right, guys. So, here's your bracket for the Big Kahuna. And this is, just remember, it's 8 players. 8 players. This is not going to be seeded, because why would I seed this fucking tournament? I mean, you're 8 players from San Diego. You're the top This looks like a fucking top 8 at Evo of San Diego for me if I ever seen one. You're just missing, you know, me and Vince and Rico, or Chris King, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we're going to go down this list. Vince, do you see the list on the
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, all right. So, Vince, we're calling the first matches, and we got Alexis versus, you know, Corner Alexis versus the Legend of White People. So we got Alexis and Sean first round. So who are you calling, man? Who do you what do you see in this match going on right now?
Yeah, first off, the new sponsorship, dude, Corn Alexis.
Corn Alexis. I really feel like Alexis will just, you know, I love Sean. I love everyone in this bracket.
Oh, of course.
But, you know, Sean, he's a working man. I don't really see him playing that much. I mean, I do see it in him that he does want to play more. But
he's too busy buying pianos and stuff, man.
But I see Alexis just scraping Sean. I'll even call it 2-0, man. And, you know, if Sean wins that, hey.
Good for him.
Good for him. All right, we're going into this match, and this is a match that we all have seen. And this is one of the classics. Ilya versus Manny the Hair Tempest. Vince, what's your what do you see on this one, man?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen Ilya in like a month.
Yeah.
So I don't even know where that guy's been. But I never really like to pick Manny in anything, so I'm gonna go with Ilya.
You go to Ilya? Okay, all right. I really, all the times I've seen this match, you know, I've seen this match a lot, and I've seen it go in Ilya's favor. I would say it would be like even, right? It would be 6-5 Ilya. That's how close he's.
6-5.
6-5, right?
11 points.
I mean, they played. Okay, fine then. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about all the times that's. Okay, shut up. I've seen him play it 10 times. The score is 9-10. 420.
I got you. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll say Ilya one-ups Manny all the time. So at least for one, they're always close. Okay, they're always close. All right. So that's how I see Ilya winning this match. Okay. Richard versus Lovo. Okay, we all know Richard is I would say right now hands down the #1 player in San Diego. Then I would say Lovo hands down was one of the top players back in the day, and out of nowhere he decides to play in one of these round robins and pretty much destroys everyone in it. So I don't know if Lovo is really feeling himself right now. Maybe, you know, he has a new girlfriend in his life, and, you know, he has something to prove. You know, Richard always has something to prove. You know, he's always trying to get. I'm not gonna go into that, but so you know,
he's trying to be the best player in SD, even though Manny always gets further than him in tournaments.
My heart says Lovo, but just in reality, it says Richard.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm sorry. But you know what? Who knows? Anything can go. All right. And then we got JD versus Men's Health Chad. I mean, yeah. Chad is good. I mean, I've known Chad since 2009. You know, please don't feel sorry for me. It was my choice. Meaning I played Chad since 2009 till now. Rufus versus Honda. I've seen Chad murder. I've seen Chad murder other Rufuses without Honda. I mean, JD, he's a good Rufus. I like to see him do good. His Rose, I don't know about his Rose, but you know, these are both really good players. But I think Chad is one of those matches where I think Chad really has the one up on him, just because he has the experience and he's been playing a lot more, and then he's just been playing with a lot better players. I'm not saying that the people JD play with are not, you know, good, but I mean, it's just.
But there's just no Hondas.
It's just no Hondas in that area, unless you count Arrow. But the last time, we always count Arrow. And then me and Vince fucked Arrow up that one tournament, but that was so long ago. But that was a fun tournament. So this one,
I like that one.
So and then even JD says I've never beaten Chad in a tournament. But you know what, JD, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But definitely in this fantasy bracket, Chad has beaten you. I am sorry. But Men's Health Chad on the sponsorship. All right, now we're going into round 2. So in round 2, see, these are where the matches get pretty intense. I mean, this is where it's pretty much, you know, all these matches are intense. Yeah. Who knows? So we have Corner Alexis versus Ilya. Straight off the back, Alexis. The only reason I say Alexis is because every time I've seen these two playing, Alexis has just totally mopped the floor with Ilya at
Yeah, basically.
Capcom Cup, Comic Con, T.T.F, the Salt Mines, just even anywhere.
That last T.T.F was pretty convincing.
Yeah. What did Alexis win?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I think in this bracket, out of everyone, I think Ilya is my. I want out of everyone in this bracket, I would want Ilya to win because Ilya's, you know what I mean. That's my personal favorite in this bracket would be Ilya. So
Yeah, cool dude. He's a lot of funny stories.
So right now, we got Alexis, BLC Big League Chew Alexis, new sponsorship from Corn. He is sitting in semifinals, waiting for the winner of Baby Dick Pinoy and Men Health Chad. Now this is the thing about this tournament, or this bracket. It's winners still. It's double limb. People still have chances. I've seen Chad beat Richard in tournaments. I've seen multiple people beat Richard in winners. The thing is, can they close it up in losers or grand finals when Richard makes that comeback? So, I don't know. It's one of those things where, I would say in the early rounds, Chad beats Richard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like Chad is the person. If Richard isn't in semifinals, it's because he played Chad. You know what I mean? That's what I really feel like. The only reason, if Richard is not in semifinals, I feel like Chad's beat him, and I really feel like Chad. He's been playing secretly. I really feel like it's not just clubbing downtown with Sam. It's not working out at the gym with Sam. He's been doing all that, but in the same time, he's been doing his homework, and he might laugh it off or just say whatever. But deep in my mind, I really think, because no one likes to lose. You know what I mean? Why would you enter this thing? You're not just gonna enter, but I can't do my Chad voice because whatever. But yeah. So, you know what? I'm gonna give this one to Chad. But Vince, do you have any say of it?
Along the same lines, but the only reason why I would say that is because Richard's been kind of unmotivated lately. His words, not mine. Playing poorly.
Good,
his words,
good.
not mine.
I like that.
So, but maybe this will be the tournament that turns it all around. Maybe this will be the reason why he goes out and just becomes a fucking badass and wins every match 3-0, and we just go back to hating him again. I don't know. We'll see.
You know what? Thank you for mentioning that. I totally forgot. These are all going to be 3-0 or 3 out of 5 matches, which I think is really cool. All right, so you know what? Chad. We got Chad versus Alexis, man. And that, you know what? That match, I don't think I've seen. And that match sounds like a fucking shitstorm of awesomeness, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's go into the dreaded losers. We got Manny versus Sean. Holy
Jesus Christ, the classic.
So, in reality, from what I've been seeing, is Manny always comes out on top on these matches. And after those matches, they're like first 2 100s, you know what I mean? And they're pretty bad. It's just like Manny, I have so many Scarlet Terrors I've seen landed on one person. And other weird shit that...
Yeah, just too many things to list.
It's like Sean matchup. Sean combos only. Yeah, so, Sean, my Aryan brother, you know, I'm sorry, but the hair, dude, Manny has striked again. And look at that.
I feel like Sean's going to win.
You feel like Sean's going to win?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I feel like whoever doesn't crack is going to win. Somehow I feel like that's going to be Sean this time.
Yeah. You know what? You feel like this is the tournament that, Sean's going to... You know what? That's the hard thing, though. It's this is just a fantasy bracket. We don't know. So, Vince, I think this is a coin flip, all right, man? I think heads, it's Sean. Tails is Manny, all right? So
okay, that sounds fine.
So, Sean, or tails is Sean, right?
Yeah.
So, Sean has won this match, dude. So, the Legend of White People, we got Sean. All right. Damn, man, look at that match, dude. Look at this bracket right here. It's evil. All right. So, the next match is Lovo versus JD. Man, you know what? I
have no idea what will happen to that shit.
Friday, I played Lovo. He was the first one to come, and I played him a set, and then me and him were going back and forth. And then in the end, you know, when I said I had to get up and do all the shit, it was 6-5 me, you know, just from the score. But then, you know, Lovo is another player that he just has awesome matchup skills. He's I can't explain. I guess he's like Alex, man, where he hasn't played in a while, but just send him down for a minute, and then
he gets it all back.
It all come back, and then I mean, look how well he did in the fucking in the last qualifier. He went the only person he lost to was Sean. He beat everyone but Sean, and just don't think because this was the last qualifier that there was no one there. I mean, Tong was in there. Lamita,
like
everyone
really
was in there. Yeah,
man.
Tong. You know what? If Tong didn't lose to B-Rai, him and Lovo would have tied because
yeah, it would have been crazy.
Because Tong beat Sean. So then I think in the end, Sean and Lovo might have had to do a tiebreaker. I don't know how that would have worked, but all you have to know is that
if gone the points, and I don't know what the points looked like this time.
That all you would know is that Tong would have, if he would have beat B-Rai, he would have been one of the eight players only. Wait. But so just matchup wise and knowing Lovo, I'm not doubting anyone. I don't know if I'm basing this off Temecula. Does they have any Akumas? I don't know. It's just one of those matchup wises, So,
just the homie Nick, man.
Yeah, but Nick's from San Marcos, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, California. Damn it, Dre, the California tiebreaker, man.
Chance to steal.
Got my call out ready, dude. So you know what, Lovo, I'm sorry. So Lovo, I have to give it to Lovo because he is something else. But you know what? Prove me wrong.
I don't know what the hell's gonna happen there.
I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in any of these matches, man. Like, who are we, to decide?
Who are we? Just a couple of jerk offs.
Just a couple of people, So with that, I'm sorry. Manny and JD has gone 2-0. Enjoy your free soda. Enjoy San Diego.
The last place prize that we haven't announced yet.
Yeah, nothing. So
it exists.
Well, we got a month to go, guys. We got a month to go. So the next match in losers is Baby Dick Pinoy versus the Legend of White People. So Richard versus Sean. I've seen this match multiple times. And then I've seen Sean. This is another one where I've seen Sean beat Richard in winners, but then I've seen him get 6-0'd or 6-2, 6-3 in grand finals. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But again, we're saying that Richard is not motivated. Again, Sean is another player that he hasn't been playing. He's been a working man. But every time these two meet up,
just in the piano,
Yeah. But every time these two meet up, it's always Richard is in the lead. But in losers, I think Richard might be the more motivated one. I feel like Richard has more to put on the line.
Of course.
And then I feel like Sean always thinks he's gonna be second best to Richard, since these two are pretty much. I really feel like Sean and Richard are rivals. They're like the real life Ken and Ryu, but less cooler.
And a little gayer,
and a little gayer. So, but in reality, I feel like Sean is always gonna feel second best to Richard. So I had to give it to Richard, but you know what? Like I said, it's a fantasy bracket, and who knows? This thing could be completely a shitstorm. Ilya and Lovo. Jesus Christ. Is that an Akuma mirror match?
Yep.
That is an Akuma mirror match. I don't know what's going to happen on that. I want to say Ilya.
I've seen Ilya body other Akumas. So.
I've seen Ilya body some guy named LPN, I think. I've seen Ilya body some
Kaneda,
Kaneda. Yeah. I don't know who he is, but then okay, so I feel like Ilya, he has more knowledge of the game and of his character. Not taking anything away from Lovo, because I really feel like Lovo was a smart player, but I feel like Ilya's been in the game longer. Mm-hmm. I've seen him in Vanilla at T.T.F in the backyard. I've seen him at the old box. I've seen him, and I've seen this kid grow into a fucking monster. I'm gonna have to give it to Ilya. I really feel like Ilya is gonna take this one, and then that leaves us into this loser semis. You know what? Both these matches. These top 4 players are the top 4. I really do see this is like our real Final Four. I really do feel like could be our real Final Four. This looks like an evil. This looks crazy because I feel like we have Alexis and Chad are kind of the new school players, and they're in winners. And then we have the old school players, which are not really old school, but the people that have been around longer.
A little bit longer, yeah.
Like Richard and Ilya in losers. So I feel like these two want to fight. One of these two want to win because they're like, wait a minute, like I won. I'm pretty sure Ilya and Richard have at least double digits of tournament wins than any of these people on this screen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I feel like Richard has at least fucking 20, like a double-digit win.
Yeah, too many, man.
I feel like Ilya had it before the Richard. Ilya had some. Even when Richard was coming down here, in the beginning, Ilya still had some.
But Ilya never remembers any of that stuff, which is kind of weird. Yeah. He doesn't remember throwing the chair, which is also surprising. That was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, or the awkward pop-offs.
The awkward pop-off, throwing the chair.
But then we have Alexis and Chad, and Alexis is always second or third place. Chad is always second and third place. They now do have the chance to win this big event. of Ultra Street Fighter players. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win this. I don't think I've ever seen Alexis and Chad play. Vince, have you ever seen Alexis and Chad play?
Nope.
Has anyone in the stream ever seen Alexis and Chad play?
Are they real people?
Are they real people? Are they really gonna fly Alexis from Michigan to San Diego, and Men Health really gonna pay Chad's $20 for this tournament? I don't know. So just, sorry, still got the
Djibouti dubs.
The fucking, yeah, man. I think I don't know. I think I have the stomach flu. I think that's because for you guys, I've been like dying this week, and then I'm feeling better. My fever is gone. My ear infection, I feel like is gone. The sweats is gone. The only thing that's last since the beginning is the sheds, man. So I really think I've got like some sort of stomach flu, cause I've just been shedding water, and it sucks, dude. Like I went out on a day, and then like half the time on the day I was in the bathroom, and then I was hanging out with like my other friends, and half the time I was in the bathroom, and it just sucked, man. But back to the tournament. I want to say I feel like Alexis is gonna win, and I'm gonna tell you why, Vince. I feel like Alexis is gonna play it cool, because even if he freaks out with Viper, it's still Viper. Mm-hmm. They played when Valley came out, and Chad won. Greg, thank you. You know what? Chad
that's right.
did
we
win
talked
that.
about that too, because he didn't do the Honda specific stuff, like all the overheads and stuff.
No.
All the options.
So
now I remember that.
See now Chad, now Greg's throwing this, so Chad won. So, you know, now I see Chad winning somehow. But then I'm gonna tell you why first. I see Alexis winning. Then I'm gonna tell you why I see Chad winning, and then we're gonna see what Vince thinks, because I'm probably gonna sound like a total idiot. I see Alexis winning because even if he's calming down, like playing it cool, he's still gonna play like a fucking maniac. And then if he just baits out everything for Chad, if he baits out a headbutt, and you know, if I really feel like the only defense against or the only thing Honda can do against Alexis, like, or Viper, is headbutt. EX headbutt, is that like if he's trying to bump in, like only EX headbutt, right? I really feel like, but I feel like if just gonna bait that all out and really get under Chad's skin and like just make him do all this unsafe shit, Chad will just like, or Alex will just go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on whether or not he can make him waste the meter or not.
Yeah.
Not take too much damage.
But then it's the same thing around where like Chad can do the same thing. He can just turtle.
He can just fuck him up.
He can block. Yeah. He can block everything, and Alexis just gets tired. Like, this guy's fucking blocking everything, and then Chad can put on the Ochio show. Chad can just go in with those, you know.
The hits that Honda gets.
The hit, no, exactly. Viper is weak, you know, health-wise, and Chad's just being. So, you know what? Again, I feel like this is another coin flip. I really do feel like this is another coin flip. Just because, you know, even though he did win. Get this quarter I dropped. All right. So, even though he did win, this is going to be a coin flip. So, heads, Alexis. Tails, Chad. So, we're flipping the coin. Hit it. Tails. So tails is Alexis. Sorry, Chad. You lost the fantasy tournament. So, damn, this looks like a real tournament, man. It is gonna be a real tournament, but this is crazy. So now we have Richard and Ilya.
Real tournament wink.
So we're gonna
not pocketing the money. Double wink.
$20 all goes to the pot. I don't know where it went, but it should be in the
pot. Straight into
Lothev's Oh man, dude, shouldn't you have a roof to be fixing? Jeez, anyway.
Yeah, Bert.
Some Panda Express, good. You know, Vince, I feel like I've been talking all day, all night. This 46 minutes, whatever. I want you to give me your visions of losers semis. Baby Dick Pinoy versus Ilya.
Yeah, once Baby Dick goes to losers off of some dumb shit happening and gets pissed off, I don't think that he loses a single match after that. And that's just how I personally feel and how I've seen him play before. Okay. He knows like player tendencies too well, shit like that, and he really focuses on stuff like that if he happens to lose.
All right, I like that.
I don't think there's any way that he would lose again in losers, not until grand finals.
Okay.
Just how I personally feel about it.
All right, so
watching all the shit he's done.
So okay. So we got Richard winning. So would you say the same thing against Chad and Richard? So this is losers finals, Chad versus Richard.
Yeah, I wish I didn't think that way, but yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so what this is looking like,
I would be super close though.
Okay,
but I think that Richard would
in Richard's favor.
Patient.
So
he would start playing smarter once he's in losers, and he can't really afford to make another mistake.
Yeah, he can't afford that 8-on pick for some reason.
That's one of the things that he always does. Also, is he doesn't play patient enough, stuff like that. Maybe in this one he would realize that he needs to be patient and just punish stuff.
Yeah.
And not take so many risks, but you never know.
You never know. Who knows? So you know what? Are we just gonna roll on it with Alexis and Pinoy versus you know, just grand finals? Are we just gonna steamroll it where Richard is just he's just focused his whole tournament in losers? He got sent to losers, you know, second round pretty early, and you know he just scraped through 1, 2, 3 rounds of losers, and he's ready in grand finals. He's gonna 6-0 Alexis, or maybe just like 6-3 him or something, or like what do you think?
That I'm not sure about. It's been a while since I've seen him actually play a real set. It's been so long since I haven't been out to any of these tournaments.
It's been so long that I've seen Alexis too. So.
So that's the thing. Is like I really don't know about that one. If Lonnie comes out, Alexis will win for the redhead. Yeah, I think Pimpot's right. And then Richard will be distracted, dude. He'll be thinking with his dick, and
then the whole time I'll just be smiling, and Richard just be looking at me, and it's you know
throwing it up in the trash can. You know, I feel like it's gonna be another one of those.
It always comes back to the trash can, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know what? I don't want
to. Will, by the way.
Don't want to leave you guys hanging on this, but this grand finals, you guys are gonna decide, all right? You guys choose. This is the grand finals. Alexis versus Pinoy. You guys choose. So you know what? There we go. There you have it. That's I forgot I had that picture up. How do I erase? Can I erase that?
I hope not.
So with all this awesome stuff we got done with,
how are we tricking Lonnie into going into this? I don't know. Somebody's got to pull some jukes.
All right.
Somebody could think
oh no, did I erase? Okay, what's going on? It's not going away. It's too strong. Okay, there it is. So with that said, man, only 8 people, huh, Vince?
Yeah,
only 8. How about That's only 8 people. You know what? How about let's make it. Let's guess what? Guess what? There's only 8 people. I'm sorry. So the lead up to that was just nothing.
Yeah.
But
see you guys next week.
See you guys next week. No. I like Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter matches. I feel like we could not do this type of system with Marvel. I only feel like that because no one ever comes out from Marvel. I would not. Would you really see 15 people at T.T.F for Marvel? No, because half you guys.
I don't think so.
I don't even know what is it because the best players don't. Is it Bruce is not there, so you guys don't want to come? Dios X isn't there, you don't want to come. Is it? I don't know. Is Matthew not there, so you don't want to come? Because this is how I see it. This is how I see if I threw one of these events. There would be like 14 people, and then 2 come out. There'd be only 12, and the next one only 8 people would show up. I'm not gonna have a fucking round robin for 8 people, man. If those 8 people really come out consistently, those are the 8 people for your fucking tournament. You know what I mean? But then again, I really don't feel like there's even like 8 players in San Diego for Marvel. I mean, if I had to pick, it would be Peter, Matt, Paulino, fucking Richard, Rusty. Am I missing anyone? I feel like I'm missing people. No, I'm not. And then like the rest,
Probably
I guess.
Not. There's not that many.
I guess the last 3 would fight. It'd be like Earl fighting, you know, Albert. I don't know, whoever X eliminated, whoever still plays. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, I don't know you guys, man.
Yeah, it's true.
It'd probably be Pinbot, Dre, and fucking Don. You know, there. No, Mr. Ray. We'll just have Ray in it, dude. Tong, fuck it. Yeah, but if you guys want it, I would love to see a big KAHUNA for Marvel. I would love to see that, but it's not up to me. I'll throw you the event. It's just, will you come? I don't know. Will you see?
Yeah, I'll win Marvel, man. I'll see you guys there.
See you there, bro. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mike. God damn, Mike's in the room. I'm sorry. I am so.
That was the first name you said.
Yeah, it was, right? I said Gollin, and I said Peter. Okay, thanks, Vince. This is not going to be uploaded or highlighted, so yeah. Just gotta, you know, it was me. Vince,
delete the archives.
Vince was there, man. He said
Release the next batch.
Mike, I'm sorry.
Not the Rambat champ.
Mike is always Jesus. Mike, you get to play for free if I ever do
one
of those.
Successful podcast, by the way. Also.
Yeah, dude.
I just want to throw that out there.
God.
Watch podcast.
Yeah. I'm dead. I am so sorry. You know what?
See you on the moon.
This is the end of the podcast, so I'll just leave you guys with this.
This is the end of T.T.F.
This is the picture I leave to you guys.
There's a tragic fire. Cody was lost in the fire.
Dude.
Mika was saved.
Here you go.
There. K-Sexy's now running T.T.F.
We'll just put We'll put this picture over my camera. There it is. All right. So back to the podcast. I am so sorry, Mike. No, I didn't say Peter. If you were listening to the podcast, Vincent said Mike. All right. Oh God. Anyway. Oh yeah. There's only 8 players. I'm just kidding. There's not 8. So look, so you can't even see the picture. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm waving my hand.
Yeah, go to the big KAHUNA Marvel, man.
There
we go.
Yeah,
There's at least one person that will go.
Who? Mike?
Yeah, Big Earn, man, in the chat.
Oh hell yeah. Well, there it is.
There he is,
So
dude. Yeah.
we'll see what happens with that. We will. Back to
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Maybe that'll be the announcement. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, since I'm not the authority of Marvel in San Diego, maybe I can't do it. We'll figure it out. Maybe IOG will have a say in it. I don't know what's gonna happen. But there are 2 extra spots. Did you hear that, guys? Did the 20 viewers in this chat room, which are the 20 people that didn't make it into the Big Kahuna? There are 20.
Not like I entered every single one and never got in. Me and Jason again. Same shit.
Do you want to talk about it, Vince, for like a quick second to give us a little filler? Are you sure? While I take a
No, I think I'm good.
That's good stuff, man. Okay, so there are 2 extra spots left for the Big Kahuna bracket. There will be 10 players in this bracket. So that fantasy bracket was a complete waste of our time.
Yeah, but we needed to kill at least.
But we needed to kill at least 30 minutes on the podcast
because we didn't really have a subject for this one. We didn't prepare. You know, if somebody's sick, I'm not gonna mention names. There we go.
Do you guys read Secret Wars? But
I started. Great.
But yeah. Oh, dude, I can show you what I bought today. Here, I'll show you. It's a preview. Check this out, dude. Something's in here. It's pretty sick, dude.
We're getting off track again.
Every day.
I didn't buy comics either, man.
Every day I've been going to comics and stuff with Justin and Chris, you know, and I always see this one thing. This is a damaged box. I'm pretty upset, but I finally bought it. The guy that was the manager, he put his like 2 weeks in, so he's gonna be leaving, which is pretty sad because he's it sucks when you're really getting to know someone at a comic book shop, and then you know and then he's like gone. But then he said, you know what, I need an easier job. Like this is really stressing me out. Blah blah blah. I only wish for the best. I told him this song was dedicated for us because they were playing the Paul Walker song, you know. But then I said, can I use my card for the discount? He said, I already gave you the discount. What are they going to do, fire me? So, you know, that guy's a badass. But before we get too off track, we have 2 extra spots in the Big Kahuna. But they will not be round robin spots. How do you get these? How you might be asking yourself, is there a comic flavored pizza? Yes, you might be asking that. Probably tastes like shit. But
probably. How
do you get these spots? I'll tell you. Let me get my calendar out.
Show us the figure, dude. Dre's not having it, man.
Show us the figure. So the event is in June because the first week of July is the Big Kahuna event. So these are like, it's a last minute qualifier. Okay. So when will this event take place? Let's see. You know, it's the 5th, the 12th. We're gonna give you June 19th. Juneteenth, it says on this calendar. And the 18th on Thursday is Ramadan begins.
Damn,
so the day before Ramadan begins is June 10th, Juneteenth, whatever. I don't know what the fuck this calendar is talking to me in English. But June 19th Friday will be last minute or last I can't talk about last chance or like last minute qualifier. Yes, last minute qualifier. But only one person gets a spot.
Juneteenth.
Only one person gets the spot. Okay? But there was 2 spots open. Well, let me tell you that later. But this is how this spot's going to be decided. It's going to be it's going to be a double limb tournament. It's not going to be a round robin. It's going to be a regular old tournament. It's not going to be a... Sorry, I'm still kind of... Where's my trash can?
Yeah, one person gets 2 shots. And it is a fat joke. That is how we do things here.
I'm sorry. Ugh, getting all dizzy now. Yeah. So okay. So it's a double limb. First place gets the spot. Second place, I'm sorry. Third place, hey, whatever, man. And like anything, the 8 players cannot enter this single limb. Ooh. So if you're listening to me or if you're tuning in just now, ooh, I'm like throwing up my mouth. I'm dying, Vince. T.T.F might be yours. Is you and K6 gonna have to fight over.
I think you'll be okay, man.
So like I said, if you're just tuning in right now, there are 2 more spots left in the Big Kahuna block. I love having Street Fighter. If it could, I would have 8 more spots for a 16-man bracket. But then that would be every player in San Diego basically. And
yeah,
TJ.
Basically.
So
and
that wouldn't be fun.
Too.
So so we got 8. We got 2 more spots left. How can you get 1 spot? You enter this double limb tournament that will be thrown on Juneteenth of Friday, you know, June 19th.
15th.
First place gets the spot, and then, you know, second gets nothing, third gets nothing. But if you get first place, guess what? You get the one spot. It's gonna be a tournament, same 2 out of 3. You know, double limb, grand finals, winners finals, losers finals, 3 out of 5, reset, all that stuff. This tournament will cost you $7. 2 goes to me, you know, just me, and then 5 goes to the pot. But then if you get first, you pretty much get that last spot. Just remember though, you guys already know, and I hope you guys knew when you won and entered that you do have to pay $20 for this tournament, the Big Kahuna Blend. And then for the last spot, I think this is a cool idea. I hope it works out. It's gonna be a community vote, and how the community vote works out, I don't even know how it works out yet. But I'm feeling like I'm gonna look at all the people in the last Big Kahuna events or in this last tournament I'm throwing, and all the people that got, you know, 4th or, you know, 3rd or 4th or just barely made it. I'm gonna put them in a pool. Or a poll, I'm sorry. I'm going to put them in a poll.
Poll.
And then you guys are going to have about a week to vote for these players, okay? So you have to vote for these players. So like I said, the players are going to be people that were already in the... It's going to be, I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Maybe you can message me who you think should get nominated. Maybe we'll have a nomination thread after the tournament on the 19th, which is the day after Ramadan. But maybe we'll have a
Jesus Christ.
Ramadan, whatever that holiday is, where I don't know.
Yeah, Okazumi.
But basically, we'll see what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll have a nomination thread. Like I said, I'll throw in a couple of names. We'll see what happens. All right. But in reality, you're not gonna throw a guy that you know is not gonna win. You know, it's like it's not a dream come true thing. You're not gonna throw a kid that has like no legs that wants to play basketball with Kobe Bryant in you know, All-Star game. You know, it's just the truth, man. You might do it for like a second. Vince would, you know, if you want to set that kid up for failure, it's whatever, man. Jamal is gonna be my community vote. Everybody gets it. You know what we should do is, I think that the top 8 players should pick who they should nominate someone.
That's not a bad idea.
Right? That sounds pretty cool.
One person.
Just one person.
See how it goes from there.
And then we'll see how it. Yeah, I really like that.
I'd consider it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, me and Vince, since we are the high overlords of Ultra Street Fighter in San Diego, I'm not good. I'm winning the singles tournament. What are you talking about, man? You guys don't know? Since I'm running the thing, I just put myself in grand finals anyway, so I still get money either way. No, yeah. So I'm really thinking about. I like that idea. Good thinking myself. Good job, Cody. I'll give myself a thumbs down. Okay, but yeah. So maybe we'll do that. But please keep it regional. And then, you know, this was a event only for San Diego, but I opened up to our sister town of TJ and Murderetta, Temecula, that area. But you know what? I'm really liking them nominate 3 people and have the community. No, yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing. So I don't know. I'm really liking that idea. I'll talk to Vince about it. So yeah, that's it, guys. So there are 2 spots if you're just tuning in. The 8 spots are already filled up. If you guys don't know, the spots where people had to actually fight for. So your 8, I want to congratulate all the 8, by the way, who really they spent. It was if you guys, even the 8 that wasn't there, or I mean the players that didn't win, just the players that stuck through the round robins. I mean, if you guys don't know, it was a full house, 4 round robins of 16 to 18 people. Everyone played everyone, and you were there until 3. No one bitched out and quit their matches. I mean, everyone played until the end. You know what I mean? They really wanted those matches in, and I salute you guys. But the real heroes of that though go out to our real winners for the block, which was so our first block was A block, which took place 4 months ago. You know what I mean? So this all started. This was it's like a One Piece arc, man. Like Jesus, it's just like such a build up.
Yeah, we need to have both K-Sexies, dude. K-Sexy needs to win the one, and then we vote the other one in.
So, Panoy and Alexis, I congratulate you from Block 8. Block B, Ilya and JD, I congratulate both of you. Block C, Tempest and Chad, I congratulate both of you. And Block D, which was our recent block, Legend, Sean, and Lovo, I salute all 8 of you players. Now, this is I really think if I would have to pick the 8 best players in San Diego, those would be the top 8. But sadly, Chris King is not in the SD Fight Scene page, and I didn't even know Chris King lives in San Diego or anymore, or he moved back. And hey, maybe if Tong, actually showed up to more of these, he could, he would have been one of them.
He was pretty damn close this time. So.
But this goes out to all the players that are not the 8 I named. You got one more chance, and this last chance is a real doozy. I mean, it's a tournament. It's not a round robin. You go 2 and out, you have no chance. You have to get first place to get this spot, and you're getting, you know what I mean. And then, hey, if you're likable, you might get that community vote. Oh, and another thing, if you get the community vote, the tournament's on me. I'm paying your $20 for the tournament. So if I get, so give me the community vote.
Come on, dude. Jesus Christ, man. The community pizza vote, dude.
So, so yes, please. I love Street Fighter. I love where this is going. I have other ideas. I want more. I want Marvel. I want Marvel to have stuff like this. Stop being so cliquey. Come out. Go everywhere.
Yeah, please. Everybody come out.
Don't have that mentality where if this guy's not here, there's no
point to going.
Richard's not showing up. There's no point of me playing Street Fighter. Greg's not showing up. There's no point of me playing Mortal Kombat. Bruce isn't showing up. There's no point of me playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Hey, man. It's up to you, dude. If you don't want to come over to TTF because it's a fucking dirty house, or like it's just that you feel uncomfortable, it's your loss, man. It honestly is your loss.
Yeah, where are you gonna go now?
I did read something interesting about the salt mines or the San Diego. Did you read where it said that we will be back after June, blah blah blah, at like the normal times? Did you see that?
Yeah, that's what we were talking to Mitchell about yesterday. As far as I know,
do you know anything about that?
From what Mitchell was saying, that the hours were gonna be mostly the same, and that the whole closing earlier stuff was a suggestion that they were tossing around to see what they could and couldn't do, stuff like that.
So maybe
as far as I know, Dustloop at least is going to keep the same hours that it's had.
Because Dustloop,
and I don't know the situation with the keys and all the other shit. So I'm assuming that the rest of them are also the same.
Well, Dustloop is the child of God. You know what I mean? It's like it's Jesus Christ. You know, Dustloop can never do any wrong, right?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, and then we're like the Antichrist. Blah blah blah. But
yeah, we're terrible people. Blow up OFC, man.
Yeah. Con Air. Never forget Con Air, man.
Never forget Con Air. It's the reason why OFC died.
That movie wasn't done, dude.
Nicolas Cage's hair, dude.
There was a whole 30 minutes left of a motorcycle chase scene.
No, we didn't get to the end, man. We didn't even get to see him get his head crushed and shit. It was very upsetting.
But that, if this goes on, though, maybe, me, everyone in the scene, myself, sound like a little whiny bitch about the hours. Maybe it worked, you know what I mean? But you know what? If that never changes, hey, awesome. We got it, man.
Yeah,
we did it. That's +1 for the FGC. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I want events, dude. Let me just give you a couple pointers though. If you do expect to go to a TTF event for a tournament, just do know the tournaments do start late. I think any SD event starts late.
It's gonna start late.
It's gonna start 9-10. If you show up at 7:30, no one's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. But I mean, if you show up, if you want to show up, a perfect time to show up is probably 8:30 or 9. You know what I mean? I think that's when everyone starts coming in. But I do open the doors at 7:30 if anyone wants to show up. I don't mind. I mean, it's just whatever. But just remember the tournaments start at it's gonna start around 9 or 9:30 or 10. I'm just telling you right now. So because someone came for Mortal Kombat and I think they just left. Maybe because they got there pretty early. But then, sadly, we did have an MK tournament that night, and it was pretty cool, man. But hopefully he comes back and plays. We had a couple new people come through. It was really cool seeing those 2 new guys. I hope they come out more. Like I said, old people from the past came through. Jamal was there. Lovo was there. Hell, Jamal stayed the whole night. He played the whole fucking thing. He read a One Piece chapter and played the whole round robin.
And enjoyed the view.
And enjoyed the view.
And
then Lovo was there. I mean, it was a fun day, man. I had a blast. And then with that said, tomorrow, I'll see you guys at TTF. Vince, will you be coming tomorrow with your 3 monitors?
Yep. Bringing them all, man. Don't worry.
Oh, man. So, guys, so tomorrow at TTF, we're having our Low Roller Fridays. For you guys,
the return of Low Roller.
The return of the Low Roller Fridays.
It's been a while.
For you guys that don't know what a low roller Friday is, it's just a cheap tournament, man. You know, you got so many people complaining about, you know, $5 venue fees, $5 tournament fees. Why would I put this money in? Blah blah. You know, hey, whatever. Shut up. You're playing the game. We're all playing the game. We all love it. So low roller tournaments are for those guys. I mean, it's only $3. You know, it's sure it might not be a big pot win, but it's a tournament. You're getting your tournament experience. Two goes to the pot, one goes to the house. First and second get paid out, but you're still getting that tournament experience, and you're still getting that little money pride. Hey, those people that what's the arcade that what's that guy? Who the guy that won Combo Breaker? Is it Dizzy?
GGA? Dizzy?
Yeah. You know, those tournaments, they're free tournaments.
Yeah, they're
and
free.
they get a shitload of people, right?
Yep.
And then so they're like playing for pride, and then you know these people. This guy, he won a major, and he can just be totally Hollywood and not go to like, oh, why would I go to this tournament and not win money?
Yeah, thanks for the $10,000, jackasses.
Yeah,
I'm done now.
Yeah,
but he still goes every
but he
time.
still goes there. He supports it and he plays for pride. So hey, and then you know what? If you don't want to play in these tournaments, we got casuals. Casuals are free for you guys. You know, I don't want to pay you guys for casuals. That time is gone. I mean, you know, there was a time when you paid for casuals, but you know that was another error. But now, you know, I just want people to play. And then so I'm trying to have I think this is Dust Loop's last Friday under the salt mines. But if like, you know, Lan Diego comes in and these rules are the same basically, then you know what? I might not need Dust Loop might not need to find a place. But I keep saying that if you guys never have a place to play Dust Loop on Friday, you're more than welcome to play at T.T.F. You guys can have my comic book room, the front room. You can put all your setups in there. Or in the kitchen. I mean, we can make room. Fuck.
Yeah, there's definitely places.
There's a lot of places. Vince can vouch for it.
Yeah. I want to see you guys for Revelator when that comes out. It looks pretty cool so far.
So
the new Get Together looks really nice.
Is that Jacko guy looks like RoboKai kind of? You know what?
I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
I kind of lost interest in Guilty Gear. I'm not gonna lie, but that Jacko dude, it looks like someone I would play. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a fan of Guilty Gear though, dude. But the Dust Loop and the motorcycle shit.
Yeah, it could happen in the garage, man. The garage setups. On the W.
My dad knew, man. He knew that was in the garage, dude.
He knew.
Who am I not? Who am I trying to trick, dude? Oh God. I'm sorry, Dad. But yeah, you know what? You guys always have a place. Guilty Gear has a place in my heart. Meaning anime has a place at T.T.F. Yeah, so you know what? So, you know, this Friday, join us for casuals. If we get enough people for Marvel, join us for Marvel. If we get enough people for Ultra, which I know we will, join us for definitely. Ultra. MK, 6-man bracket, I'm down. Zerd, if we get people for Zerd, if we get people for Tag 2, I'm down to throw these tournaments. We're all there playing games we like. Tomorrow, I'm getting a new Xbox. Not new, but the shouts to Toki. I will be purchasing an Xbox and another one from Tong. Shouts to Tong. So
yeah, I'll bring mine too. No big deal.
Did Will leave his Xbox?
Yeah, it's mine now, brother. Okay. Same with this Hans Gruber monitor.
Take it out. Take it out the storage.
Yeah, I'll bring it. Don't worry.
And you know, Watts has left his setup for TTF, so everyone's really coming through, and I really appreciate it. Like I said, if it wasn't for the community, like none of this shit would happen. It would literally just be my broke ass with one Xbox and a PS3, and it would be like the old days where like. We would have 4 setups, 2 would be PS3, 2 would be 360, and everyone would just have to fucking... I kind of miss those days. Yeah, Vince, is there anything you want to talk about? What's going on in your life?
Not really, man. Just see you guys all there tomorrow.
All right. So for you guys, I bought a toy, dude. I haven't bought like a... Well...
Oh, wait, hold on. There's one thing.
Okay.
If you didn't watch the Combo Breaker Losers Finals for Guilty Gear and you have any interest in that game... You need to watch that shit immediately. It's like one of the best sets I've ever seen. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
All right, we'll leave it. But anyway, until Vince finds it. So every like Wednesday when I buy comics and hang out with my good friend Jay Quell, there's a toy I always see, you know, and it's always sick, dude. And I always like, I'm gonna buy this, and Justin's like, you should buy it, man. Just just fuck it, buy it. And you know, I don't do it because I'm like in my head, I'm like, what do I need? I don't need this toy. And then I realized I spent like $200 on POPs and other shit. Pops from a game I don't play. You know, I bought this fucking a Deathwing thing, whatever. But you know, I finally bought this, dude. And if you guys are into Batman, it's a Talon from DC. It's a Greg Capullo one too, so I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty badass, dude. And it comes with the Court of the Owls mask right there. And I don't know. There's only 4. It's a Talon, Batman, and Nightwing, and the Riddler. But if you guys want to see it, it'll be on the wall tomorrow. It's pretty badass. And you know what? Arkham Knight comes out in June, and they already released the toys. So I think Batman, Arkham Knight, and Scarecrow are already out. Vince, the Scarecrow's toy
already out?
Yeah.
Up,
that toy they're like 20-something bucks. The toy is really sick, dude. And Arkham Knight was already sold out. And they announced that Red Hood will be a playable character in that. And he looks pretty sick. But yeah, I bought that Talon. It's really cool. And if you guys like comics, Secret War is really badass. If you guys don't know anything about Marvel, don't worry about it. Read Secret War.
Yeah,
dude.
just read that shit. Even I'm reading it.
But even read New Avengers, the lead up to it.
Definitely worth the while.
And then if I had to say what my favorite tie-in right now, it would probably be Master of Kung Fu, because the characters, cool. The characters and I have to let you tomorrow you'll read it. But part 2 is sick. And then Old Man Logan was really good. If you guys are a fan of Old Man Logan, it's really I really like where they're going with this. I'm sorry, this is like a comic book talk now, but you know.
Okay, man, this is what
we should get Little J-Flow again next week probably, and we'll talk about comics and shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
It'll be called Comics and Shit. Oh God, on Ramadan. Anyway, but no, like it's really cool. Like this art, like I really thought that, you know, if you guys, you know, keep up with comics, I really did think that after Secret Wars, the whole universe would become the Marvel media. Meaning that they would kill off all the X-Men and Fantastic Four, because technically they're not part of Marvel anymore. But then if you guys read, there was an article that they said that it's not a reboot. All the characters are going to keep their origin. Some of the characters are going to change. But that kind of made me happy, because I really thought they were just going to scrap everything. And, you know,
which would be truly unfortunate.
Yeah, that would have been really unfortunate. But that's kind of good news, because it's just, you know, every tie-in besides Spider-Verse, I don't know what's going on with it, but every tie-in has been really good. A lot of feels. If you guys like Infinity Gauntlet, that was a really good one. But I don't know. It was I really like where Secret Wars going. Convergence for DC was the biggest blow up ever. I am pretty disappointed in DC, but hey man, like
what can you do?
I can't remember the last good thing they made was besides Forever Evil was sick. But
yeah,
you know,
was pretty
but
good.
Hush will always have like a really strong part, like, and then it's like, how can you? I don't know. And then
all the current Batman stuff is great.
And they just started Darkseid Wars, so I don't know. Like, that sounds like a major event itself. You know what I mean? So they have 2 events going on that sound like they can change. I don't know what's going on with DC. I just wish that DC can, you know, put as much time and effort as they do in their animated movies and everything else they do.
Oh, for sure.
But
everything would be great, man.
But with that said,
I have faith.
I hope to see you guys tomorrow. So we're gonna get to our little call out wall. Vince, you have anyone to call out?
Let's see. I had one. I got to think of it before I forget. Ebony Goddess of the Week is Dulce Moon. I don't know where she's been these past couple days.
Dude,
she hasn't been.
You know,
on,
when you've been working, she had a little friend on, like some little Mexican.
Yeah, I know.
Friend.
I can't believe I missed that shit.
It's been pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, let me find her profile. I'll link that real quick.
Please don't open this.
This is not a family.
You guys want me to open this toy on stream? I just read that wrong, but Oh God. I love you guys. This is the best podcast ever.
Yeah, big fan.
Can you see that my screen is my internet screen on? I hope not. Anyway, so what would be my call out, Vince? We're thinking. We got. You know what? Okay, this is what I'm mad about. Okay, here it goes. Fuck Twitch. The whole music thing, playing music, right? Because you know you can get away with some music, right? And then
it just does it when it feels like it. It's the weirdest shit.
For the longest time, I was able to play the Reptile theme from the movie, and now they decided that I cannot play that song anymore.
Damn, really? They got you finally?
Yeah, and it's the most upsetting thing. And it makes so as I'm calling those people out, as of right now, I have to look for another theme, and then I have one. Hopefully that one works out, and I'll do my hot or not as soon as Vince figures out his bitch calling.
Oh, I remember now. It's anybody that plays any fighting game and just bitches about a certain character. This character's too good. Oh, your character's too easy. All this bullshit, and you don't spend the time to figure out ways around it, or ask the person themselves to help you work on the matchup.
Like that.
If you do that, you're a bitch. And get with the fucking program. Bison's too good. All this shit. He's unbeatable. It's like, is he really? No, people aren't even using universal options that every character has access to against this character. Anybody, just across any game. If you do that and don't put the work in, you're a bitch.
All I gotta say is Richard tells Manny and me the same
Every
thing.
time. Every time.
And then it's just what's Spicy wake up game? EX Crusher or Teleport? That's it. That's his two only options. I'm working around that, but people always it is Manny that always asks him. That is his only option? That really is. Okay, just block or what? Neutral or teleport or EX Psycho Crush out. That's his only two options. So just stop complaining, and that was a good one. Or people that play MK and complain, or people that
every character is retarded in that game. You can't complain about one character unless you're gonna go through the whole cast.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Don't waste your time.
It's soccer, Greg.
That's the game
it's
we
soccer.
play. Yeah, soccer.
Is Dose Moon like is that gonna be your ebony goddess and your hot or not?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So my hot or not is I've been scoping on MFC, and there's this girl. She probably doesn't even look like her, and it's just me being dumb. Her name is.
We're gonna need pictures now. You've built it up too much.
Her name is Kitty Raw. I don't know if I just found her. I bookmarked her.
Yes.
The only reason I said because she just reminded me of Ariana Grande. Oh my God, is she?
A little bit, yeah. It's the hair, I think.
It's a little petite little chick. There's not many good pictures of her. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, this is her right here. I'll just give you the profile. She's fucking hot as fuck. I mean, Jesus Christ, there she is right there. You guys decide. So yeah, that's our podcast. We're gonna do obviously the plugins. Vince, please plug yourself in.
Haven't streamed in a while because my computer's been blowing up. I tried the other day, it didn't work. Oh my days 138, and on Twitter purple_cabbage_. I don't ever tweet anything, but there you go.
All right,
check that shit out.
All right, and then for all your fighting game needs of San Diego, Tank Top Fridays Twitch channel. We will always be here for the podcast, and we will always be here for tournaments on Friday, or if anything else. You can catch me on my personal stream. I might be streaming some Hearthstone later. Did you hear the new hero coming out for Hearthstone?
Yeah,
is that real?
Cosmetic. It's just a cosmetic thing.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's just a visual. That's all it does. It's just the same the warrior class, but it just looks different. It has different emotes. Nothing else.
So you just get 2 armor, right?
It's just the warrior class, man. There's no other tricks to it. Not interested.
So it's gonna be one of those things where like each hero, let's say Rogue's gonna have another rogue hero. It's just gonna be so. Got it. I thought. Oh, okay. Oh, dude. Oh, they can though. That would be so sick if they got Van Cleef, dude. Maybe his daughter.
I might buy it, but that's the fucked up part. It's $10, so Jesus Christ.
And did you hear that you might be able to buy golden heroes? Or is that a rumor?
No,
someone told me. Okay.
No, that's not true.
Because that was
no golden heroes. It's just that when you buy the one that's $10,
is it already
an animated portrait, and when you no, it's just the portrait's animated and the background is still regular.
Nice.
If you have gold on that hero, you get the gold one too.
Oh my God, that's so okay. I like it. Okay.
So yeah, I mean whatever. It's $10 though.
Nice.
I'm not gonna spend money on that.
Nice.
Shit.
Yeah, maybe I will because I spent money on Heroes of the Storm and I don't play that no more. But hey, I saw a couple of Heroes things that you can reserve at GameStop now. That's pretty cool. Oh, did you see the Heroes card back for Hearthstone?
Yeah,
that looks really cool.
It looks good.
I'm pretty excited. Yeah, Jyway misread it, but hey, you know what? I was just kind of.
Yeah, anytime there's a new news like that, people always like freak out and say the wrong shit.
I was just mad because I was like, oh cool, I spent like 1,000 warrior games, like 30+ turns to get this cool guy. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I know.
Yeah, I'm glad though.
Ups and downs of Rogue to get 500 was nice. Thanks for Crockett and Gerald for being my coaches during that. Yeah. By the way. If they're watching this, I know they don't like this.
So basically, yeah. So the plug-in, my personal stream, Unprotected Sex, the 3 in the sex is a, God damn it, the E in the sex is a 3. I'm probably never gonna stop saying that, but I'm gonna be playing Hearthstone. You can catch me on Twitter, Unprotected Sex, or is Azkaban Thug. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm probably gonna play some Hearthstone today. I've been trying to do arena. That's one of my goals is actually get 12 wins, but I just get shitted on all the time. But join us. We'll be there. I'm on a race actually to Legendary with Vincent and Gerald. I don't know if that's a real thing.
17.
But it's the beginning. We're still in the first week, but I'm on a race with Gerald and Vince to get Legendary, which mostly will become who's the closest to Legendary. Like me, Vincent, Will's sick ass race. Dude. I think the highest was like 2 or 3. But with that said, that is our podcast. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys next Thursday.
Or tomorrow.
Oh, we will see you tomorrow. But the next podcast, we'll see you Thursday. We don't know what we're going to talk about. That's half the time. Maybe we'll talk about Tekken. Maybe we'll talk about Guilty Gear if we're excited to see these, whatever the news is cooking. Whatever, is cooking in the news.
Or we'll make some news up.
But besides that, you guys have a great night. Thank you for tuning in like always. I love doing these because, it's only 16 people, but it's awesome that you guys are all here, and I'm really doing it for you, man. I love you guys. I'm Vince. Oh, you know what? Yeah, look at this guy, Gollin. Someone ban Gollin. Shameless. Shame on you. No, I was joking. But catch us next week, Thursday for the podcast. Catch us tomorrow for some fighting games, and you guys all have an awesome night. And God bless, man. Thank you, Vince. You guys have a great night, man.
Bye.